Have you tried Google Ads before and only lost money? Yes, Google Ads can be expensive, but they can also be very profitable if managed properly. In this video, I show you what you must know about Google search ads, what to expect from Google Ads, and if you can manage them yourself. I manage Google Ads for Hardwood Floor Refinishing Companies, and I speak with business owners every week. In this video, I answer the common questions I get about Google Ads so you'll know what to realistically expect when you run Google Ads for your business. Google search ads can work very well for a hardwood floor refinishing business, but there are risks and limitations you need to be aware of before you launch Google Ads. Every form of paid advertising has its risk. Economic and seasonal changes can impact how well your ads perform. Also, Google Ads cannot overcome financial or management problems inside your company. If your company is struggling to stay afloat and you're desperate for Google Ads to save you, you will most probably fail with Google Ads. Google Ads can get someone to call your business, but if no one answers the phone or they answer unprofessionally, that call will be wasted and you will lose money. Before advertising with Google search ads, be sure you have someone available to answer the phone and to answer it professionally. Also, before advertising with Google search ads, it would be best if you have a website and a Google business profile. Some people who see your Google ad will not call through the ad, but will instead search for your website and Google business profile and call you from there. If there was only one thing to remember about Google Ads, it is that they do not work immediately. It's not like throwing on a light switch and your phone magically starts to ring with eager customers. It's more like building a digital platform that will continually serve you prospects. It takes time and effort to build the foundation and more time and effort to fine-tune the performance. Patience is essential because it can take 90 days or longer to get Google search ads performing well. Sometimes nothing happens for the first week or two after an ad campaign is launched because Google is in the learning phase. Also, assuming that a campaign is well managed, the longer a campaign runs and matures, the less it may cost per lead. The longer you stay in the game, the more Google will reward you with cheaper clicks and better leads. Please do not start Google search ads thinking you'll try it for a month and see what happens. If you do, you will lose money. The first month of a Google ad campaign is usually the worst performing month because for the first 2 weeks after launch, Google is learning, experimenting, and gathering data. You may not get any leads during this time. The second month of an ad campaign is usually better because Google and your ads manager use data from the first month to refine your campaign. The third month is still better because there is more data and results to analyze. Google search ads require consistent management and tweaking to get the best performance. For these reasons, a campaign will continue to improve over time when managed properly. In my experience, Google ads are not suitable for a startup business unless that business has a substantial ad budget, and they are not suitable for a business that is struggling financially. Google Ads won't save your business if it has internal problems. Fix those problems first before running Google Ads. Do not make the mistake of starting Google Ads on a shoestring budget, believing that you'll get paying customers right away and you can continue the ads on the money you make from them. It rarely happens that way. Do not start Google Ads if you are not committed to staying in the game for at least 90 days. If you just want to try it for a month to see what happens, you will lose money. The best cost per lead typically comes after the ads have been running for at least 90 days and are professionally optimized. Because Google Ads are so complex, managing them profitably requires a specific skill set that is developed through years of training, supervision, and experience. And because mistakes with Google search ads can be very expensive, I recommend that you hire a professional to manage your ads. A professional will earn far more for you than they are charging in fees. Plus, as a business owner, your time is better spent on your business. If you need help with your Google ads or would like to explore if they are right for your business, book a free consultation with me. The link is in the description below this video. Remember, to get the most out of Google search ads, first understand how to turn every customer into a raving fan who brags about your business to their friends, family, and colleagues. See my video, A Customer is More Than a Customer, in the description below this video.